Hi Foundation students, it's Paul. We're going to be looking at a video today of, it's an animation, so it's like a cartoon of one of the stories of how music was created. So all around the world, in lots of different parts of the world, people invented stories about where music came from and how it was created. This one is from Africa, and all of the characters are animals. And you can see, I guess the story is that by accident, the elephant was the one that discovered music first. So the elephant kicks a piece of wood with his foot, and he gets really hurt by kicking the wood, but it makes a really cool sound at the same time. So that is how the drum started. And then the monkey started dancing, and the monkey is rustling leaves while it's dancing in the tree, and the rustling of the leaves fits in with the rhythm too. And then there is a crane, which a crane is a type of big bird that lives in the water. So you'll see it in the cartoon. The crane lands on the back of the crocodile, and it scrapes the crocodile's back, so it scrapes the scales. When the crane almost falls off, she scrapes the scales of the crocodile, and it makes a sound like the marimbas that we have at school. There's some other characters too. There's a buffalo and an owl, and they end up making big noises with their voice as well. And lastly, one of the main characters is King Frog and the frogs. So you'll see the frogs at the end, and they don't really do anything for most of the cartoon, but then they end up doing something really special. So the frogs don't think that they can do anything because their legs are too short, and they just don't think that they can play music. But in the end, they end up doing something really special. So you'll see that at the end. This is the video. I hope that you enjoy it.
The First Music, written by Dylan Pritchett, illustrated by Aaron Bennett Banks. In the beginning, the African forest had many sounds. Hyena yelped, owl hooted, buffalo groaned, parrot screeched, monkey chittered, crocodile snorted. Only the frogs were silent. Suddenly, a noise like thunder rolled through the air. The animal stopped talking. Hyena peered over the grass. Buffalo raised his head from the stream. Parrot turned her head from side to side, looking for the noisemaker. Monkey leapt from tree to tree, following the sound. He found Elephant rubbing his back foot with his front one. "Who made that loud noise?" Monkey asked. "Me," Elephant moaned. "I stubbed my foot on this hollow log." Elephant started beating the log with his front foot. Other animals began to gather around. "I like that sound," said Elephant. He kept up the beat. Monkey listened to the rhythm. "I feel like moving," he said. Monkey began to sway back and forth. The leaves rustled as the branches rubbed together. Elephant pounded while Monkey danced. Such a pair. Crocodile raised his body out of the water. Crane flew down and perched on Crocodile's back. "Look at Monkey jumping up and down," Crocodile snorted. "It looks like fun. It sounds like fun too," Crane crooned. Crane began rocking back and forth. Crocodile shifted his body. Crane lost her balance and slid. Her sharp claws tinkled over the scales on Crocodile's back. "Hey, that tickles," said Crocodile. Elephant beat on the log. Monkey danced. Crane played Crocodile's scales. Hyena yelped. Owl hooed. Buffalo bellowed, and parrot screeched along in rhythm. The frogs kept silent. parrot flew over and landed next to them. "Why don't you join in?" she asked. "We have short legs and cannot dance," King Frog replied. "We have short hands and cannot play. There's nothing for us to do but watch and listen." One by one and two by two, more animals gathered. Lioness groaned and moaned. Hawk slapped and flapped his wings. Together they played and swayed and danced and pranced. The frogs remained silent. The animals danced and played the first day while the frogs watched. They pranced and swayed the second day, and the frogs listened. The third, fourth, fifth, and sixth days they danced and played so hard that the earth shook. Except the frogs, who went to their pond to ponder. At dawn on the seventh day, all was quiet. The animals had decided to rest. They returned to their homes. Suddenly, from the pond, a new sound echoed through the forest. "What is that?" Crocodile asked. The animals went to the pond. There, gathered on a stage of lily pads, the frogs sang proudly. "Keep up that beat," Monkey said to King Frog. "I thought frogs could only watch and listen. Someone's arms and legs may be too short to play or dance, but they can use their voices, no matter how different they may sound," said Crane. "I guess everyone has something to add when it comes to making music," King Frog croaked. And that is how the animals learned to make music together. Now, King Frog loves to sing so much you can hear him practicing every morning. At night, he sings again, and every animal in the African forest helps keep the music alive. And oh, how sweet the sound when they perform together.
Okay, so now maybe it's just like a fun little activity that you can do at the end. I think it's a really good idea if you just get some paper and some colored pencils, and I want you to draw two of your favorite characters from that cartoon and make them play the instrument that they were doing. So do the elephant playing the log, or you could do the crane playing the back of the crocodile, or you could do the frogs making their special noises with their voices that they did. But I think just do two of them. Or if you want to do more, you can do more than that. But I think it's really fun to, just to draw animals. Everybody loves doing it. And I can remember seeing some of you drawing at school, and I was very impressed. So let's just finish off with that today. So it's a nice, easy thing to finish off. Anyway, we'll probably do a song or something next week. But this week I thought we'd do something different. Anyway, I hope everyone is well and is taking care of themselves. And I'll see you next week. Okay, goodbye.